Hello everybody, and this is Big Daddy Rocker Gamer, and this is a new series. This one is Heroes of Might and Magic 4. Before we begin, Heroes of Might and Magic 4 is a favorite game of mine. I know everybody usually likes Heroes of Might and Magic 3, or some people have very nostalgic feelings for Heroes of Might and Magic 2. I like both of those games, I really do. But there is something about number 4 that I just can't place my hands on, that makes me come back to it over and over and over and over again. And unfortunately for this installment here, I had to go to Good Old Games because my old hardcover disc doesn't work anymore. But at least Good Old Games has it, so I had to shell out a little bit for it, but that's okay. It's worth it for this game. Now, I keep reading that this game's strongest sides is the campaigns, the writing of the campaigns. So I figure, let's do it. And I'm gonna start with the first campaign, the True Blade, and I'm gonna work my way through these. I can tell you right away that my favorite campaigns are Elvin and Shira, Goldot Halfdod, and Tawny Belfer. These are my favorite campaigns. These three others, they're also good, but they're not this level of good. But that's my personal opinion. And if this proves to be fun, I might go into the Winds of War and even the Gathering Storm to see what happens next. But let's start here with the True Blade.
I have been the loyal squire of Lord Lysander for more than 12 years. My name is not important because history takes no notice of people like me. Lysander, however, is different. I have known since I first set eyes on him that he would change the world.
I'm going to play the game on the difficulty settings that they suggest. I could, of course, go all the way up to champion, but I'm going to play it on the settings that it's set, because that's going to create the experience most similar to what you yourself would play, unless you go in to play the higher difficulties on your own. Let's start. I have been the loyal squire of Lord Lysander for more than 12 years. My name is not important because history takes no notice of people such as myself. Lysander, however, is different. I have known since I first set eyes on him that he would change the world. When we first met, Lysander had been a teen with web-thin whiskers on his chin. I learned later on that he had only been 16 when Queen Catherine knighted him. Everyone thought he was older because of his size. Even then, he had been strong-willed and single-minded, with an idealistic drive to make the world a better place. Perhaps if I were a proper historian, I would begin my story at the beginning. I would write of the attack on Lysander's family that separated him from his siblings, killed his parents, and forever fueled his hatred for the evil necromancers who performed the deed. I would tell of his quick rise in the Erathian ranks and how he became one of Queen Catherine's favorite knights. Perhaps I would even tell you how he led thousands of refugees through the portal to this new world before the reckoning claimed the old one. But I will not. I will tell you of the events that took place 4 years after the reckoning. Lysander was hard at work making his dream of a utopian kingdom where no one goes hungry and everyone feels safe a reality. He didn't notice the atmosphere of dissatisfaction brewing over Palaedra. Too many of the nobles were displeased with Lysander's insistence that we leave the old world and its memories behind and start over. The nobles who clung to the old ways liked their position in society. It was probably foolish for Lysander to expect them to just forget. But then, when Lysander sets a goal for himself, nothing can sway him from his course, not even logic. Whatever the reason for the rebellion, it was the perfect climate for Sir Wharton to appear. Wharton stepped before Palaedra's court and claimed that he was the illegitimate child of King Griffinhall, and thus the rightful heir of Palaedra as well. He used Lord Lysander's own arguments against him. All these years, Lysander refused to call himself King of Palaedra, because he insisted that since no royal blood flowed through his veins, he didn't deserve to be called king. Sir Wharton's most convincing proof of his identity was the Griffinhall blade. Believed missing or destroyed during the reckoning, Sir Wharton presented this magical weapon to the court. To everyone's surprise, Wharton drew it from its jeweled scabbard. It is well known that the enchantment forged into that glorious weapon allows only one of Griffinhall blood to draw it. Retaining control of Palaedra became difficult for my master after that. It took all of Lysander's considerable leadership skills to hold on to his position when half the country called for him to step down from the throne. In the end, Sir Wharton and his supporters swore they would take the throne by force if they had to. War was imminent. And so, here we are. With no less than 3 towns, and Lysander here being our main character. He will transfer over to the next scenario along with 2 of his highest leveled supporters. So let's get some pikemen up. And start exploring the map. What's this one there? Beastmaster Hut. Learn a primary non-magical skill for free. Okay. He has tactics. He probably picks up combat here. That's okay. We like combat. I'm gonna keep the gold. Bind wound. But I don't know, maybe it could quite matter. Potion of Immortality and a Lone Sword. Okay. I'm thinking I'm doing this kind of wrong. I should have secondary heroes like this going around doing this. Oh. Alright. Not the most efficient turn, I agree. Now, if I can split. I can send, yeah, I can do this. Good. And I can send Lysander down here to fight the wolves. Oh, that's a big pack. Okay. As you see here, one of the key differences between Heroes 4 and other heroes is the simple fact the heroes are active participants on the battlefield. I'm gonna grab that, the bag of gold, shield, and this, and yeah, let's see here. Yeah, this is yeah, I'm not taking that any further. Taxpayers. Alright. Weeks later, Lord Lysander departed to retake 4 gold mines that had been seized by the supporters of Wharton. For some time now, a former knight named Normic and a known thief named Kaleen have been in the area. No doubt they are behind this sudden seizure of the mines. It was a smart move on Wharton's part, using people with no connection to himself to get the nobles in this area to divert the gold away from my lord's coffers. But still, Sir Wharton's claim to the throne continued to bother me. What if he was the real heir? So I asked Lysander why he was fighting Sir Wharton's rule. Because I don't believe he's a Griffinheart, Lysander said. He drew the Griffinheart blade. Yes, he replied. That was the one piece of evidence he couldn't dispute. There is something about Wharton that doesn't seem right. For instance, he says he got the Griffinheart blade from the king's sword bearer, who brought it here from Arathia. But where is this sword bearer? If Wharton were truly a Griffinheart, wouldn't he have presented this sword bearer as evidence too? What if you're wrong, my lord? I'm not Milton. I know it. Among all of his attributes, I think I admired Lysander's confidence more than anything. I love the way the story sort of immerses you very heavily. Yeah, let's just go advanced tactics. And then we start doing this. Good job. I think I'm going to go through here. About if I go through here, I can go through here. Yeah, I think that's okay. I'll send them down this way. I'm thinking if I run this, that's gonna be good. I'm gonna have this squire lagging behind and picking up all the things that my main hero does not pick up. Teach him basic combat. I should have taught the priest basic combat too, but it's okay. Like this. And yeah, definitely teach that to him. This is my main town. Order of Paladins and Abbey. What does the Abbey do? No, Order of Paladins is better. Although, I'm not sure if I actually like the Crusaders more. And let's build up city halls to increase our economy. First, we'll bring him. And I think we send the taxpayers home. Actually, we send the taxpayers up here. Okay. Yeah, you're just gonna wait. So are you. All right. Chop chop. Eat the retaliation. And no losses. Good, good. I think we might as well go advanced combat or leadership. Let's just take Lysander all the way to become this tactical genius. Advanced leadership. Now, I am aiming to have Lysander be this giant ball of massive amounts of physical skills. Okay, this is gonna be hard. Let's send these guys up here. Okay, it's not so bad. It could have been much worse. "14 Medusas" is still very scary. But if I blind them, they should be less scary. No! Crap. That's exactly what should not happen. Okay, autosave. We gotta go back to the autosave because we just lost the scenario there. I'm gonna change it around a little bit in formation like this. I'm gonna drink the potion of immortality because that was not my plan. And again, we're gonna do this. And moving up. Now, I'm placing my squires the way I do, so they can soak up protection from my ranged. Oh man, these Medusas. They are bad news. Medusas are so murderously dangerous. Thankfully that squire, it really comes through sometimes. It's a lot of casualties. But then again, plate mail, okay. Plate mail is a good fit for him. Yeah, it's a good fit for him. And we're definitely increasing this. Sending the taxpayers home again. And this guy just goes to collect stuff. Can't flag it, but that's okay. And up to our city. Let's get Crusaders. And start working on those guardhouses. Sulfur. Now, the campaign here really goes out of its way to provide you with all of these bonuses. And we're gonna take those bonuses for as long as we're able to. More taxpayers. I'm gonna go down here and potion of quickness, blinding liquid, oil, like this. Okay, that's good. And then we're just going to continue grabbing stuff here. Stables versus... oh, nothing. You just need a crap ton of resources. Move this. Not enough resources. Okay, so I need more wood. Let's build up our holy cathedrals. Oh, there's a lot of troops available here. Okay, cool. I was polishing Lysander's breastplate while he studied a map of the area. 4 specific towns had been marked on the map. Each was located near one of the gold mines that had been captured, and even though he had sent several letters to the nobles ruling those towns, he received no reply. Lysander's fist came down so hard on the map that he nearly crushed the small portable table underneath. My own people are sending me warnings to stay off their land. I'd like to throw them all in jail. Why don't you, sir? I asked. If he had just mustered all of Palaedra's army, it would have been a simple task. I can't. It's just what Wharton wants me to do. Those nobles are too influential. If I attack their towns, they will call me a usurper and drum up the support they need from the other nobles of Palaedra. The mines belong to Palaedra, but I gave these men the land they built their towns on. I can't take it back without alienating myself from everyone. You're just going to leave them alone? I asked, stunned. Lysander had always been the proactive type. He never let a problem remain unsolved for long. Oh, believe me, if they're foolish enough to march an army against me, I will teach them a lesson. I just can't touch their town. Not yet. But we're going to take the mines, right? I'm not about to let Wharton have that gold. But Wharton's flunkies, Normic and Kaelin, are the real problem. They're criminals as far as Palaedra is concerned. Once I put them behind bars, the mines should be safe. So at least he has a plan. We can dig that. Oh, these guys are first strike. That allows them to hit me first. So, let's wait up and see what goes down. Vial of binding liquid. Doesn't seem to do anything. Okay. What's it supposed? Ah, fair enough. So nothing really useful. Fire resistant, demon fire. Okay, let's throw down some demon fire here. Haha. No, misclick. Crap. All out. Crap. Okay. Good thing I have this little handy spell then. Oh boy. Good. Heal my guy. Heal my guy. Lost a couple of squires, but it could have been a lot worse. Improve one of my non-magic skills. Leadership and tactics. I think we're going to invest it in this guy. Dozens of mages. Can I deal with dozens of mages? I would like to, but I'm not sure if I can. For now, I'm just going to do this. Maybe if I do this. And I send this guy down. He doesn't have any spells, that's okay. He just needs to hide. I'm gonna lose a couple of squires again. Blows, but it is what it is. Mage staff, okay. I'm gonna send him back up there to grab some of these mines all around, while I have Lysander push ever further into unknown territory. Yes, we're boosting Lysander. +2. I'm not sure if this is where I want to spend my time. I haven't played this in a while now, so I might have forgotten quite a lot of things. Yeah. Let's see here. It's not as bad as it could have been. Okay, let's just do it. I should probably increase the movement of the enemies, because they're very, very, very slow. Let me just go in here and I'm not sure if I want. I like that. Woman's Shadow, on the other hand, I like. Send the load up. Retaliation and all I lost one squire. That's good. Alright, let's see what I can do with this squire here. A crossbow bolt flies far across the bow of your ship, and you see an old man poke his head out and shout, "Go away, you blasted harpies!" A woman's voice chimes in, "And I don't want to see any of those mermaids either." As a reply, you shout, "For that seaman's hat on your head, we'll get rid of those pesky harpies and mermaids." The old woman shouts back, "Done and done!" Okay. So I think we're up to killing these things then. Let's get a couple of older paladins up. Apparently not, but I can get stables. I suppose we can get an elevator. Okay. Is this the shores? Okay, it's this one. Let's go there. Oh! I remember that guy. We'll go back for him. So bad. Retaliation is gone. Yeah. Well, all in all, that's acceptable. Now if I pick up more defenses, that's good. Yeah, let them run. Keep the gold. I'll go down and get the... Taking the long way around, scenic route. I think I'm dead. My squire will be deeply missed. Yeah. It's... The enemy wishes to surrender. Yeah, it's 500 gold. Sure. Let them go. No. All of this I can explore. Oh, harpies. The gruesome scene before us stopped our horses in their tracks. We could tell by the poor man's expression of pure agony that he had been tortured before they hung him from the tree. The stench of death clung to the air, and the distant squawking of carrying crowds warned us that there were going to be more bodies ahead. "Cut the body down," Lysander ordered one of the soldiers. I turned my head as the soldier chopped at that rope dangling, some tragic bloodless monk only inches from the ground. Ow. Yeah, I think that's something we leave for later. Lysander is leveling much faster than the other guys. Yeah, let's fight the monks. I'm going to take a lot of losses here. Chop chop. Yeah, basic mining. So, one more barracks. We're paladins. Stables. Yes, I am not going for the angels. Believe it or not. And here we go. Good job. These squires are pretty strong. See what happens. Oh, nice. And there we go. Basic resurrection. Mulek has become a level 2 general. That's okay. And Lysander can have the Warlord's Ring. Taxpayers. These guys are dangerous. I'm gonna have my Lord hide behind the wall of soon-to-be-dead squires. Oh, that's so painful to watch. I'm gonna have my Lord hide behind, even the ranged. At least the pikemen and the squares are down. Oh god. These guys are a menace. No, 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 no. Oh god, 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 oh god. I have to go up and eat. Retaliations. Ow! My lord is down. Oh god. Okay. I can still do this. As you can see, I'm not a tactical genius who will turn this upside down and win everything. I make mistakes. Sometimes I make a lot of them. That was unfortunate. Taxpayers. That's a one-way portal, I think. And I'm not ready to see where it goes because I still want to finish up. Okay, let's go in here and revive the... Choose governor. Okay. I'm not going to bring these taxpayers out. They stay home. I'm not fighting water elementals. Okay, let's fight these scores. let's see if this Crusader is as powerful as I think he is. And he was. Well played. Yeah, let's do basic nobility. Learn basic combat from there. Ghosts, on the other hand, I can take. Oh, Lysander got old. No, misclick. Oh man, misclick. Epic misclick. Just pass the time. Healing back. Oh, she's really. No. Dang. Dang nabbit. Advanced defense. That was annoying. Recruit creatures. Yeah, let's do that. I know most people will probably disagree with this because well, just because most people favor angels. Well, I'm not most people. Okay, let's get the diplomacy too. I'll let them know. Basic order magic. Okay. Order magic's cool. let them run. What do we have? What am I looking for? This might actually be a bit harder than I thought it was, because my healer is now dead. Because the enemy went for the healer. Which is probably the correct move. Let's see what happens now. Yeah, bring up. Go beat him. That didn't work. No, don't go after my taxpayers. You went after my taxpayers. And my squires are now. Oh, that's bullshit. Alright, my question is, if I go back here, did that finish the quest? Let them run. I think this guy is getting stronger than most by now. He still has no useful skills beyond being all noble and mighty. But at least he is noble and mighty. So there's that. I'm just gonna defend here and let the archers deal with it. More squires. Pikemen, I mean. Okay, I'm gonna take one more turn. So that didn't fix anything. And I think this is where we currently stop. This is Big Daddy Rocker Gamer, and I look forward to showing you more of this campaign. And I will be playing it in my style. It's not the way professionals would do with speedrunners and stuff like this. As you can see, I don't play with the millions of creatures running everywhere and which and when. And it's simply because it's just not the way I play. I will continue to play the story. I love the campaigns. I might do Winds of War and eventually the Gathering Storm as well if it doesn't take too much time from me. So yeah, this was Heroes of Might and Magic 4. I love this game. I think it's beautiful. It's available on Good Old Games for a really cheap price, and yeah, I would definitely recommend it to anyone. So, see you next time. This is Big Daddy Rocker Gamer. Have a nice day.